it's Robin Sweet Beans Crochet here with a vlog video showing you guys what I make this week, how we're doing, what the plans are, pattern tests, a lot of fun stuff, yarn haul, so just some fun stuff, things I'm planning on making, buying, working on, making some safety eyes. I chat a lot, so it's a lot of chatting, but I currently don't have a market set up, so there'll be no market at the end of this video. Grab a whip, coffee, and just hang out with me. Hey guys, I am one day post market. I had my market yesterday. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. It is Sunday, February 25th. I have to do some house stuff today. You know, with market prepping, I neglect the house and I have to now fix what all the stuff that we've already been doing, so I need to take care of my house. I'm gonna go out, get a couple things for the house, and my bunny is shedding right now, and I've been avoiding the Furminator. I need to go buy a Furminator. I'm caving, I need to do it. Also, I've been really planning out what patterns I'm gonna do next. The last video, I know I was dealing with a lot of indecisiveness. I think the pressure of my situation with the market I was going to, or the carnival, I really wanted to perform well, and I was trying to find things that I wanted to do that would perform well. So it was kind of what I was dealing with last time. Now, literally one day later, that the fog has cleared, the brain fog of markets is clearing, I'm able to really think about what did well, and what did really well for me was medium-sized plushies. I know I created little $5 items, which was fine, that did well. I also made a lot of $10 and $15 items, but I'm really thinking of doing like Loretta Loop's size, which is like the medium size, all the animals. And she actually has a pattern pack that I had purchased a long time ago, which is how I have her bunny, of the frog, the cow, the bear, and the bunny. So I'm thinking that might be something that I include in my next prep. Also, a couple really exciting things have happened. I got chosen for another pattern test. Yesterday when I was at the market, I was too overwhelmed to even think about it, but today I was able to open up the group chat, and it is Kato the Dragon by, I think it's Lemon Cat Crochet. Beautiful. She makes beautiful patterns, and I've been looking at her stuff for a long time now, so I'm going to be making Kato the Dragon. I'm very excited. So I'm going to be planning out the color scheme. I'm going to be honest, I've been cheating with the colors. What I've been doing is, after I choose one color that I already have in my yarn section, I choose one color, then I go to Google and I look up, I think it's called it's called color schemes, but I look up trios, so trios of colors that go well together, and I find the color I've chosen, and I'm able to choose complementary colors, because I'm creative and I'm designing stuff, but I found I want to make something. After I made the philo bunny with the different colored ears, I really wanted to do complementary colors, so I've been looking in the color wheel, and that's how I made my minnow, which was colorful, and I really enjoyed the process. So that's how I'm doing the trios of colors, making sure they look good together, because I am trying to sell these things too. I'm trying to make them look cute, but so just wanted to let you guys know, you can Google I think it's tertiary complementary colors of trio complementary colors, and you could choose one and it'll spit out all the stuff that goes well with that color, which is so helpful, especially if you don't know exactly what to do. And then obviously you have to try and find yarn that matches those colors, which could be fun too. So I'm going to be making Kato the Dragon. I'll be using that method to hopefully colorize him. I also got a personal message today. I think her name is Crochet with Callie, or by Callie, and if you're watching this, hey, so sweet. But I got that message this morning about making little sea turtle, and at the last market I made little land turtles, I made 8 of them. I sold 4 out of 8, which did pretty well. I sold them for 15. So those are the dry turtles. It's a free Instagram pattern. So I'm thinking, obviously, because I spoke with her, I'm gonna be doing her sea turtle, and they're so cute. I'm hoping they turn out to be similar sizes so that I could sell them in the same section. I think that'd be really cute. So that's my plan. I haven't made one yet, but I'm gonna be making one maybe this evening, and I'm gonna be starting Kato. It's also one of my pharmacy friends. She's retiring and moving companies, so I'm gonna be going to see her for dinner tonight, and I have to make her a squishy. I'm gonna make her a stitch. I don't know what pattern I'm gonna use yet, but I have to make that today. That's one of the things after I take care of my house. I have to make a stitch today, so you get to see stitch later, hopefully. I'm thinking I want a medium size, but I don't know quite what pattern yet to use, so I'll keep you posted, but I have to go run some errands with my doggy. It's my Canela, she's my baby. I'll check in with you later about what I crochet. Hello, I am back. I have a little yarn haul here. When you do the online pickups, they give you a $5 off 10 coupon, and then they're also on sale, but the Bernat Ombre. I am not a variegated yarn girly, as you can tell. I have like no variegated yarn, but this is just too beautiful, and I'm thinking maybe Cato needs to be one of these colors. Like, look at this. I feel like one of these has to be one of these. I feel like yellow, but we'll see. And then I got Posh for stitch. By the way, I'm sure you guys already know, if you're in the yarn community, crochet and or knitting or whatever community, you'll know that Big Twist Posh put a scare on everybody and said that they were discontinuing Posh, yet they're not. There was a petition that everyone posted, I mean I posted about it, to stop them from canceling Posh, and then they responded saying that yeah, they'll be restocking it in the spring, and my Joann's had it, so I only got 3 colors. I already have all the other colors, but I didn't have the blues, and I feel like Leggy Froggies in this color would be just so cute. So I got this for Leggy Froggies. That was just for fun. But I got these 2 for the stitch, and I did find a stitch pattern I think I'm going to use, so I have to do that today because I have to give her the gift tonight. So I'm going to start on stitch, and then I'm thinking of doing Callie's little turtle because she just sent it to me, and I feel motivated to do that. It looks very cute. And obviously I have to start Cato, but we have 2 weeks, I believe, for Cato, so I think I'm okay, and I really want to take my time and focus on it, so I might do that starting tomorrow. But look, I got the colors, and I think I got one of these is going to be a special dragon. So we'll see how it goes. I have never used the ombre yarn to make a big plushie before. I've only ever used solids and then color changes. So we'll see how it goes. I feel like it'll be beautiful. And especially in blanket yarn, he'll be more durable, which I like that because if I want to keep him, you know, I get attached to the big ones. I'll show you stitch when I make him. I'll show you the pattern and I'll show you what I create. Hey guys, I am going to pick up my friend and we are going to go to dinner to say goodbye to my other friend. But I did complete stitch, and man, let me just tell you, it was up until the minute with me hot gluing the eyeballs, and it kind of hurts my heart because I spent so long making him, and then it was my first time doing felt eyes, and I feel like I messed his eyes up. I just don't feel like I might have been able to do a better job. I mean, maybe if I used the Cricut, but I hand cut them and hand glued them, and I really like this pattern. I like that he can just sit and hang out, but I feel like I messed the whole plushie up by doing the eyes like this. But I did finish him, so he's gonna be gifted to her. We're gonna go to dinner, and hopefully I can crochet tonight after. I don't know how long dinner will be with them, but I did stitch. It's Monday night. I've got leftover Chinese, my comfiest outfit, and my yarn bag, which I'm in the middle of pattern testing right now. I ended up going with the Orange Crush to make Cato, so I'm in the middle of pattern testing right now, and I'm about to add the safety eyes, and that brought up something that I wanted to ask you guys about. So actually someone commented asking how I've been painting the safety eyes. I did originally watch a couple tutorials on YouTube, but everyone does it a little bit differently and uses different stuff. So I think eventually I'll show you guys how I do it. I just haven't had time to make a video yet, dedicating time to show you guys. I wanted to ask you is if anyone does this or uses safety eyes, what tool do you guys use to put them on? Because I have the hardest time, and what I've been doing right now is I've been boiling water and then dropping the backs in the boiling water, but it's still pretty difficult and hard on my hands, and I don't want to be harder on my hands than I have to be, you know, we use them all the time for crochet. So just curious if you guys use a tool and it works. I looked on Amazon, and there is a tool on Amazon with like the wooden knob with the metal ring, and all of the reviews are pretty terrible, saying that it breaks and it doesn't like work, it's not good. So I obviously don't want to do that. If you guys know any artists who make those safety eye poppers, I don't know, pushers, because I'm struggling to put on safety eyes, and every single project that I do now, I'm using the special eyes basically, unless it's a market item. Like a lot of the market prep, like tiny items I'm doing, I'm using the regular black eyes, but every single project I do, I'm having a hard time with my hands, so give me suggestions below if you do this. And I am, I'm sitting here. Yesterday I watched a bunch of YouTubers when I was crocheting, and today I think I'm putting on One Punch Man. We just started watching it. Or I want to watch The Walking Dead, but I technically have to wait for my fiance to be home to watch that, and he's not home right now. So One Punch Man it is. But I will show you guys Kato when I'm done. I currently have the body and the head. Well, it's not stuffed, but I'm very excited. I'm going to make a fire dragon. I can see this going very well. The only thing I'm worried about, honestly, are the ears being in like different shades. I'm worried because I'm using like the ombre one. That one ear might end up going into the next shade. So I think that might look a little funny, but that's the only thought on my brain right now. Hopefully I can finish the pattern test tonight. I've already got a lot of notes on them, and maybe I can finish the project tonight so I can start a new project, or maybe I'll make another one. It's beautiful so far. Now that I'm like pattern testing basically every week, I've been in big group chats, like at least one big group chat. They're not always big group chats, but Kato is. And everyone's just so sweet and sharing progress photos, and it's a lot of messages all day, but it's honestly like I look forward to opening up my messages at the end of the day and seeing all the photos and stuff. So yeah, but it's a lot of notifications, so sometimes I have to put my phone on like focus now, which I didn't have to do before, but this is life. And hey, on today's lunch, I just wanted to keep you posted, show you what I did last night. I honestly didn't do much. I embroidered the eyes and added the safety eyes. I want to work on a couple other things too. So Samba's still on my mind, just to let you guys know. Samba's on my mind. I have Scout, the sea turtle. I really want to make him. The pattern creator, Crochet with Callie, sent me her pattern, so I'm going to be trying that out definitely within the next couple days. But I've been working on Kato. It's been a very slow climb for me to do Kato, but will it focus on her, not me? Let's see. Look at her, not me. Look at her. Oh, there we go. Look at her. And I know I've gotten messages about the safety eyes. I know I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but I will be showing you how I do them. I'm just not ready to set up and do all that right now. I will show you. Oh my goodness. So my boss, I showed it to my boss, and he said that it looks like a Charmander, which I get the colors look like Charmander, and if it's going to be a dragon, so unintentionally making a Charmander Kato, but I'm very excited. Looking at this, it gives me some hope that she's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the pattern's beautiful. And I have the body. So body and head with eyeballs, and I'm going to finish the ears right now. I've got this going on. So it's going to kind of look something like, not quite like that, but kind of like that. Oh, I'm so excited. See, these big projects are just what I live for. Maybe, I don't know. I love markets though. I love markets. It's just, I need to make tiny things for markets. So I am finding patterns I do love though. I'm finding little patterns I love. Right now I'm just doing the pattern testing. So I'll get back with you when I finish the ears. I think I might lose some yarn chicken right now because this is the ear. I have to make one more, okay? And this is all the orange that I have left. And that includes sewing. So I might have to, I don't really want to use a different color to sew it on. I mean, I could use acrylic yarn to sew it on in the same shade. But I don't want to lose yarn chicken because I got the ombre roll. So the only other color I have is this color, which I need to use for the tip, right? But I need more of this. And I was looking at this morning and I was thinking, you know, this looks like a little candy corn. I'm making a candy corn Kato, but I might lose yarn chicken. Okay, this is my yarn stash. I've also got extra stuff over there, but this, and then I've got this bag, and then those duffels of yarn. So, all right. I know it doesn't look like much, but trust me, this is much better than it was before. And can you believe I'm about to go do another yarn haul? Lord help us. We're already looking a bunch better. These bags, so like this one has Posh yarn, this one is Premier, and the one underneath all of those is acrylic. And then I already like this a lot better. So this is my Premier like colors, like brights. And then this is Bernat neutrals. This is Loops and Threads neutrals. And then those are my cakes of ombre, which I'm using for Cato so far. I only went to Joann's for this one to replenish because I lost Yarn Chicken. And this is what happened, those cakes happened. And then Loops and Threads, and then the top is Bernat. I feel like we're looking a lot better in here. It's looking like an actual workable closet. And then you look around and it's just absolute chaos. But I really honestly wanted to just show you guys some whips that were in a permanent whip bucket. This is Tanjiro. I started him. This was a paid pattern. I think it's Melodami, I want to say. Melodami. I'll put her username right here. She's got a whole pack of the Demon Slayer people. But I think I counted when I was doing this wrong, and so I made him ginormous. I don't feel like he should be this big. I feel like I counted wrong. I did something wrong, so his head was too big, and then I started making his hair, which I gave up. I kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and I think I messed up his head size, so he looks cool though. Liked him. I mean, he's got no hair. And this is Hugh. This is a pattern test I did, but I failed. I messed up on the neck area and the eyeballs, so he looks like an alien, and I just don't want to do that. And then these are coasters that I was making for my best friend for Christmas that I hated after I made them, so they're in this bucket, and I didn't weave in the ends because I didn't like them. And then I have this little pouch of like random pieces, so I just wanted to show you. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what this was, but this looks like a head. I had these little arms from when I made the flower buddies. These are their arms. I obviously didn't like the way they came out, or maybe they were just too short or something, but maybe they were different sizes. But I made arms, and it's funny to go through my whips from like a long time ago because I don't even remember some of this stuff. A Pikachu ear. I'm pretty sure I made another one because it didn't match when I was making originally. And this was, I think, supposed to be a sunflower that I disliked after I started it. So I just wanted to laugh along with you guys and show you the whips that I found. I also had this donkey that I didn't feel like after I started him he was looking very donkey-like. Oh, I forget which pattern creator I was following, but I remember starting it and being like, I didn't do that right. And then this is also a big deer right there, or fox, but he ended up being like the size of my whole body, basically, so, or my whole torso. So I didn't feel like completing him. I'd already honestly made the whole torso and the huge head and realized, like, you know, I don't like this. So those are my whips. Just wanted to bring you along. And my closet that I'm still cleaning out. Quick question while I'm on here talking to you guys about organizing the closet. How do you guys organize your fluffy yarn? Because right now I've got a couple skeins. So I've got like these two skeins, and they're just in this bag because I'm scared to mess with them. And I've got another skein in here in this plastic bag. I'm containing them in plastic because I'm scared to mess them up, because the labels popped off, so I no longer have protection of the labels. Also, what do you guys do with whips that you don't want to finish? I don't want to finish any of these. What do you guys do with them? That's it for now. Hey, so last night I stayed up and did a lot of Cato, missing a couple things, her wings and her back frill. But I'm absolutely stunned by this little fire dragon right here. She is so stinking cute. And I'm gonna be putting the yarn in my work bag to do little pals, little pocket pals. So I think a bunny, a duck, and there was one more pocket pal, chicken. So those are what we're gonna be doing today. Guys, it's my lunch break. I just got noticed in a group chat that I was chosen again for Ivy, which is Sydney's new baby dragon pattern, which is so cute. You guys, it is so cute. So excited to show you. And it looks really simple, so I'm thinking it could be a good market make. Not that I'm prepping for a market right now, but just wanted to show you this morning before I left my house, I added frills to Kato. Oh my goodness. So right now I'm going to finish the black wings and the tail wing, I think it's called. And I'm very excited, so excited to hopefully, you know what, give myself a goal. Tonight I'm going to do the pocket pals, so I'm going to be able to show you the bunny, the duck, and the chicken. And I'm going to start and hopefully finish Ivy. I am just so excited. It's Wednesday, by the way. So I will show you Kato. Hopefully I'll have some pictures posted. Oh my goodness, you guys. Hey, I just wanted to sit down and share with you guys because I wanted to give all of these people some credit and just show you guys what I've been a part of. I feel like this has been such an amazing journey, but I finally wrote down all of the pattern tests I've been a part of. I mean, I've been applying for months, but the past 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, I've been, the end of January. Yeah, so we're at the end of February now, so 1 whole month worth of me applying and actually getting chosen, and then the patterns coming out. So I just wanted to share with you guys to give these creators some credit on here, show you guys the images, and then tell you guys what's up and coming, because today, after I spoke with you guys, there was another message. So sometimes I realize when I look back at footage, I don't say everything completely, like I don't tell you exactly the creator, or so I wrote it all down for myself to just share with you, if that makes sense, to be more organized about it, because I'm pretty unorganized in the videos. I just get excited and talk to you. So this is me being organized. I'm gonna go down the list and maybe just share the pictures with you, because I feel like that's really fun. I like sharing pictures and giving these people some credit because they're absolutely beautiful. And I applied to test because all of these patterns are, you know, super cute. And y'all should take a look at them. Some of them are not market friendly, some of them are. So let's go through them. Number 1 was Chip the Squirrel from Cozy Wonder Crochet. Sydney's amazing. The pattern's amazing. These came in a 4-pack of woodland babies. So there was a fawn, a puppy / fox, a squirrel, which I had the squirrel, and then a frog. Did I ever say that? But pack of 4, and they're so cute and tiny, and I feel like those would be good market makes. So far I've only made squirrel, but the other 3 are on my list to make, and I'm hopefully going to make quite a couple in my next market. Number 2, I tested Penelope for Am I by Abby, which is a adorable piggy in a overalls, and that was a super cute pattern. She's got some cute bunnies as well, so that creator does a good job making bunnies. I tested Bean the Bunny, which is now a free pattern. It's a little bunny in overalls. Bean is made by 2 creators, nana.crochet_ and Lil's Lovies. And both of them are very sweet and created a good pattern for everyone. So I'm going to move this up here so I can tell you about it. And then I tested Lucas, which was a walrus, y'all. He is so cute. He's a bigger walrus with loops with Lauren. And then I had Hugh, which was the rainbow baby from Willow, Dot, and Wild. She was also very sweet. Her pattern was practically perfect when we all received it. And every person who made Hugh, because it used all the color changes, you ended up with like either a pile of like yarn, like vomit, like it would just twirl up, and you would end up with chaos. Or you would end up with a bunch of tied ends that would be so much that it could stuff the whole head. So he had a chaos stage for everyone, and that was a really fun pattern to test in the group chat with. Then I tested Philo, which was a big, supposed to be like a sleepy bunny. I didn't give it sleepy eyes, but Sleepy Bunny by Knots by Meadow. Philo was fun to make, nice pattern. And then Minnow, Cozy Wonder Crochet. Sydney just steals my heart with these patterns. Minnow is particularly one of my favorite things I've ever made, and I still have Minnow. It's in my closet, so I'm not gonna go get that. But Minnow is a beautiful pattern. Sydney, please go follow her. I mean, I'll follow all these people, they're all amazing, but just like, she's chosen me now for 3 patterns, so I'm a little bit biased. But her patterns are also so cute, that's why I keep applying to them. And she has a really cute style. Not all of them are market friendly though. Minnow is a bit much if you're just doing markets, but if you're just crocheting, it's a beautiful pattern. Moving on to like this week, what I'm doing this week. Kato. I finished Kato. Beautiful dragon baby. This is by Lemon Cat Crochet. I've been looking at all her patterns for a while now, and I think I have to sew the wings together. I've been applying to a lot of her stuff, and I finally got chosen for Kato here, and it is the most beautiful dragon. I'm gonna make many more of these. I see these in my future. I see Minnow in my future too, making it again, but Minnow was more time consuming. Kato was shorter on time, so if you want to make a big beautiful dragon and you see this video and you're like, wow, those are both really cute. Yeah, this is Kato. This pattern is not yet released. I think it'll be out soon though, so by the time I'm done editing this video, it might be out. I will have it linked in the pattern list when I get it done. I'm just gonna hold it like a baby. Okay. Next, these are things that I actually haven't even created yet that I'm going to be working on tonight. I was chosen for the Pom Pals, which are little, this is going to be a good market make, I can tell you that, I can tell. They're little circle animals, so there's a bunny, a chicken, and a duck. And I can see these colors being switched up. I can see the duck being a flamingo. I could see the duck being a mallard color too. I could see the chicks being roosters. I can see the chicks. I could see a lot of things. I see a lot of things. These patterns are so cute, and she's going to come out with a bunch of animal pocket pals, so be on the lookout. Her name is Oak Hill Stitches. She's got good ideas for the future, and I think these will be good market makes. Everyone so far who's already tried them in the group chat has said they're very quick. I'll let you know also how long it takes me, and you'll find out how much I charge the next market. But currently I haven't made that yet, so that's what I'm going to be working on, I think, tonight. Also, today, I know I told you on my lunch break, but I got chosen for Ivy, which is a beautiful baby dinosaur, dragon, sorry, little baby dragon, by Cozy Wonder Crochet. So Sydney again, a lot of Sydney in here, but Ivy is a little baby dragon, and I can't wait to see her compared to next to Kato here, because the round counts, it's gonna be so tiny. It's gonna be a tiny little baby. I'm very excited. After Ivy, I have Huey. So I got notified after I got off with you guys and I went back to work that I got chosen for Huey, which is a little Highland cow, sleeping Highland cow, and it looks like a little tiny baby. I will let you know how market friendly that is. And in general, so cute. I mean, everyone loves cows. And where I am, I'm like in between the ocean and farms, so it's like I feel like I could sell, because we're in the south, so I could sell to southern people. I could sell to the farmers who have chickens and cows, because you know what I mean? So that's kind of why I have the products I have, and then I have the ocean because we're next to the ocean. So it's like I got both people here where I am in Florida. So I got the gators, and then I got chickens, which that's normal, right? So I just wanted to keep you posted and actually give these people, oh, and sorry, one more thing. I got a message from, let me tell you exactly her name, Crochet by Callie. She sent me a personal message. Her page is so cute. She has these little baby turtles. She has a little sea turtle pattern, and she sent it to me out of the kindness of her heart, and I'm going to be trying that out too. So on top of the other 3 things I have to try this week, which are the Pom Pals, Ivy, Huey, I'm going to be doing her sea turtle scout. So that is also on my list. She's not pattern testing. Her pattern is released. So just wanted to put that out there and let you guys know. I don't know if it's free or not. It's not free, sorry. Not a free pattern, but it's released. So none of these are free patterns except Bean the Bunny. I just wanted to let you guys know, give them some credit, and show you guys all the cute things that I've created from these patterns, and then I can't wait to see what you guys create. If you create any of these patterns, I have an attachment to all of them, so let me know what you create. I think that'd be cool. You don't have to, but if you tag me in your photo of any of these, that's really cool, because I have an attachment to them, you know what I mean? So just wanted to share that with you. I will let you know what I make next. Morning, I just wanted to share with you what I ended up making last night. So I made the pocket pals. I got the duck, the chick, and the bunny. Come on, inside. I also made 3 more versions of the same. Let's see. Just want to go show you. So this was Oak Hill Stitches, and she's going to be coming out with a ton of animals, by the way, not just these. But these are perfect market makes. I want to say these took me 30 minutes with the embroidery stuff. I mean, not even 20, like 20 to 30 minutes, I would say. Okay, I just wanted to show you the other versions. So I've got the flamingo, which is a duck, but the duck, the bunny, so I made a white and a tan bunny, and the oaky chick. Also last night, that pattern is very easy to read, by the way, so easy to read, quick for markets, and super cute. I mean, there's no eyeballs, so baby safe if you're going for baby safe. Also yesterday, I made this little turtle. This is my first time in a long time using velvet, so I used velvet, and he is so tiny, and this is a very quick make too. This was the pattern from Crochet by Callie, very sweet girl, if you're watching, hey. But this is the pattern, and the fins, let me just say, you guys, these fins are so stinking cute, and she has really good notes in that pattern. So tiny, cute, quick sea turtle, which when I make this in burnout will be perfect next to the land turtles, the free patterns. So these would go good together or next to each other so that people have options. But so cute, easy to read pattern. So these are all like the quick makes I made yesterday. And today I'm going to be working on the baby dragon ivy. So stay tuned. Crochet friends, it's Friday morning. Yesterday I took a crochet break, so I actually didn't create anything, but this morning I opened up Ivy, so this is going to be Ivy, the sleeping baby. On my lunch break I'm going to embroider her eyeballs, and then I'm thinking, because I got a couple comments about it, and I need to do it now because I'm running low on my painted eyes. I'm going to be painting eyes tonight and bringing you along, so in a way it'll be like a mini tutorial. I might actually make a tutorial out of it. I don't really have the right setup to do a tutorial. Oh, this is what I did last night. I got my nails done. My nail guy is great, and I feel good. When you get them done, you just feel good. So just updating you, I didn't make anything last night. I took a little rest. Everyone needs rest. If your hands hurt, take a break. Honestly, my brain was just fried, so taking a break. But I'm going to be picking back up tonight, and I'm going to be full force. I have the house to myself, which means I can crochet guilt-free, just 100% my attention. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do tonight. And paint eyes. I'm excited to bring you guys along. Progress today on Ivy. This is the Joann's I don't normally go to, but they have so much yarn here, you guys. Look at this. Oh my God, so much yarn. Hey, Friday night. So as you saw, I went to Joann's. I got this Bernat Dappled in blue. I'm gonna make something with it. I have a plan. I'm excited to surprise you with something. So this is a surprise. And then Loops and Threads, I went to Michael's. This was super disappointing. I went in there for a bunch of their pastel colors, came out with literally just one. So this was a sad trip. Like, I wish they had more. So this was sad. They had basically no yarn. And then I was thinking, you know, if they have any of the new multi colors, that'd be cool. And they also had like 0 of that. When I went to Joann's, this was, at least I got exactly what I needed from them. And I have another pickup at a different Joann's in my town. But I followed someone, I forget who it was, and they said that they went inside their Joann's, and they have a special new secret big twist line coming out called Teddy Bear. So I got really excited, and I placed this order for I think it's 25% off right now. So this was affordable, like $6. And I went inside looking for Teddy Bear, and there's no Teddy Bear. So either it's just my Joann's, or I'm going to go into the other Joann's in my town because I have to do the other pickup, so I will find out if they have Teddy Bear. But I'm just curious because if it's a new line yarn, we all need it. So then I went in here looking for the multi, and they didn't have multi. They had nothing. So I'm not going to be too disappointed, but I'm a little disappointed. I was out of my house, and I got an email from someone who went to the carnival last week. And unfortunately, their little bunny, they must have pulled real hard or something. I mean, it's still knotted inside there, but they must have just ripped these ears up hard. So the mama messaged me and asked, and you know, she said if I could give her any advice to fix it. She's in my town, so I went and picked up this little bunny, and I'm going to fix her. And everything else about her is absolutely perfect, but yeah, she must have just yanked. And even though I double, triple knot inside, I knot the ears actually together in the middle, so it's knotted inside with the 2 different strings inside. But I digress. I'm gonna snip off the ears because they are not a part of the plushie. They're sewn in after or while I make it. So I'm going to repair this little guy and deliver him back to the baby. That is sad, but I am excited to repair it. And I know when people repair plushies, they send them home to their owners with Band-Aids, and I 100% plan on doing that. I don't know exactly how. I don't know if I should just do like a little head wrap around the ears. I don't know. I'm gonna do something, a little Band-Aid. We fixed her. So that's it. That's what I did. I'm gonna be painting some safety eyes. So I know I'm a little bit confused with how I want to proceed because I don't have the stuff to do a beautiful tutorial. And I don't want to make a garbage tutorial for you guys if I do show you how I do it. It's basic. There are a couple of YouTube videos that do it too. Everyone does things a little bit differently, and I do add a couple different things to my process that give it a different look. So I do a couple things. Like this is all the paint that I use, a lot of paint, different paints. So like color shifting paint, glittery paint, holographic paint, a lot of glitter, acrylic basically. And I got some color powder and a lot of glitter. Let's see if I can have it in this bag, but a lot of glitter that I could add separately on top. And just to let you guys know, these eyes, the perfectly round ones in the center, these are from Amazon, and I have found that these eyes, while they're not the most like kawaii with like the middle, where the kawaii ones are where they like look like they're looking at their nose, which is cute, but those kawaii eyes are so difficult to pop on that these are honestly worth a little bit of the cuteness. Not the cuteness is taken away because these are still really cute, but it is so painful to put on these kawaii eyes. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So the kawaii eyes are from AliExpress, which they take longer to ship. They're cute, but so see how it's like directly pointed towards like the edge there? So those are the difference between kawaii and traditional safety eyes. So traditional is the black dot is completely in the center. So that's the difference. These centered ones are from Amazon. The prices honestly end up being about the same for both packages. It's not like AliExpress was cheaper for me when I ordered these myself in Florida. But these with the backs snap on so much easier. So if you're the one creating the plushies and you're the one using them, this doesn't require much different effort than you would with normal safety eye backs versus these ones from AliExpress. I'm not complaining, they're absolutely beautiful, but they definitely take more work. So if you do decide to sell them, you'll have to tell your people how to pop them on. And if you just want to use them for yourself, you're gonna, like what I do is I boil water and dip the backs let the backs sit in the boiled water for 2 minutes, and then I will pop them on. But even then, it's still really difficult. Might just be because we use our hands all the time, so like our hands are sore, and then we make it even worse by doing that. Could be part of the problem, but these are much, like I'm gonna make these tonight. Because I need to use them. I have a couple things I really want to make, so I feel like showing you my process. I feel like bringing you along. I've decided, because I have to paint safety eyes for projects that I want to actually complete like on Sunday, so a couple days from now, I'm going to be painting tonight, and the lights, obviously this is terrible, like for a complete full pretty video. So I think I'm just gonna bring you along, hang out with you, and do this for now. And because I have to do them and complete them so I can put them on my stuffies this weekend. But I'm gonna be filming a formal tutorial, I think tomorrow. I'm gonna really try and do a good setup and bring you along with good lighting, show you guys my process. I've had some trial and error when I started this because I followed another YouTube video where I did what I thought was exactly like their video, and I still didn't. I've definitely had to throw some eyeballs away because they just didn't come out well. So I've had trial and error, and I just want to share with you what I've learned in the process. So I will do that tomorrow, so you guys can have another video where I show you guys how I do that. If you guys are interested, that'll be up next, since I'm not doing a market. But for now, let's just talk about these eyeballs. So I'm honestly making these specific ones tonight for a little baby dragon, the Ivy dragon. And because Ivy is pink, I feel like her eyes should be blue. While I do have some blue eyes painted. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna use these. So these have like rainbow holographic, and then it's clear. So I didn't like make it very thick. I left the back clear, so now I'm gonna put on another layer for the background, and I'm gonna make it blue. Okay, so oopsies, I'm using powders, and this has not happened before, but it has exploded on me and everywhere. But it made some really cute eyes, so it'll be worth it. But it just exploded everywhere. Hey guys, sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger, but we're heading to the end of the video. So if you want to see the updates on what eyes I put on Ivy and the tutorial coming up for painting safety eyes, and I'm going to be answering some questions in the next video that I've been getting asked, you'll have to check out my next vlog. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm sorry I can't include it all in this one video. I am going to be making another week vlog, so it's just leaking into the next video. So you're going to have to watch and see. And thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers and 350 on Instagram right now. I am dying. This is just such a cute little community. Everyone's so friendly. I love responding to comments, and I feel like we really are just hanging out. When I first started posting, I was nervous to post hour-long videos. I knew that that's what I wanted to do because that's the kind of video I like to watch, is the long, lengthy ones. I could just play it, hang out. I hope you guys enjoy that. Obviously, if you're still watching, maybe you enjoy it. But thank you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm also on all the other social media platforms, Sweet Beans Crochet, so if you want to go hang out with me on other platforms, I'm there too. Facebook, Instagram, all the good stuff, and we can be friends. That's the end of this video. I'll see you next time. Bye!